Hello guys, welcome. We're gonna get straight into it because today it is gonna be the final race of the King of Leagues event. As you can see, it is gonna be with a 30-minute delay due to EA's, well, connections and also my connection. My Wi-Fi was fucking myself up as I've been struggling since today. And on Fridays, my internet provider is not able to be connected. So unfortunately, I had to sort it out myself. But as you can see, it is kind of all right. I hope the quality is a little bit better than well given by my internet provider. So let's go straight into it. It is going to be the last event, well, the last race of this event, as it is going to be in Brazil. Last week we saw Toby win, with unfortunately Linus getting disqualified during the formation lap. Fate was in P2, and then we have ERT Timo in P3. Today it is going to be Brazil, but you guys, I mean, if you want to have a little bit of a look back to the Brazilian Grand Prix, make sure to watch my other videos. But right now, I'm not going to get into this. I'll give you like 5 minutes to have a look over it, and then we'll get straight into the actual qualifying, as there is only 4 minutes left in the qualifying. So yeah, that was it for the track info. This is going to be the track information. It is going to be a short qualifying with a sprint race and 50% afterwards. So we should be doing around a 1 hour and a half stream today. And the best overtaking opportunities to happen in turn 1, turn 4, turn 8, and sector 3 straight, as that is the long straight coming out of turn 16. I think that is. And then we have got the strategy, which we will be going on after the sprint race. So we'll skip that today. My predictions, I'm not going to do the predictions today. I might say that Toby is going to be winning, Timo in P2, and I'm going with Marlon in P3. So let's go straight into the qualifying. My apologies for rushing a little bit, as I don't have much time right now. Well, now I can rest because, I mean, it is going to be the qualifying right now. But we need to have a quick look at the standings on the left side of your screen. You are seeing the standings as we have got the. I'm gonna have a quick look as we have got the Syndicate Racing League in P1. They're winning by 13 points at the moment, but it seems like the Racing League Esports are doing a great job trying to get back to the Syndicate Racing League. And we've got Everyone's Welcome Racing League trailing by 18 points, and then we have Speed Force Racing trailing by 28 points. So I think it's going to be a battle between P1 and P2, or maybe between P2 and P3, or maybe between P3 and P4. I don't think P2 is going to be fighting P4, and P1 is going to be fighting P3 or P4. I mean, of course, it could be that, for example, a whole team gets P1, P2, P3, P4, and that way they're going to be getting great points. The sprint race points are going to be the regular points, so whoever gets P1 will get 8 points, P2 gets 7 points, P6, well, P3 gets 6 points, and that way below. So hopefully a lot of guys are going to be scoring good points today, as actually there is kind of sort of double points today, as the sprint race and the 50% race are going to be giving points to the team. So I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the things that I've skipped previously. So the track layover. The circuit length is going to be 4.3 kilometers, so it's not a long track, so tire degradation can be a little bit higher as you need to do more laps on these tires. So, I mean, on one lap it's not going to be more, but on the long stretch it's going to be a little bit more, as you've got more laps to do, of course. I mean, strategy-wise, we saw earlier this week that a soft medium worked perfectly on Zandvoort. And in my opinion, Zandvoort is a little bit the same than Brazil here today. So I mean, it could be that a soft medium would work for these guys. It could be. We've also already got 2 disqualifications, which are going to be Bro and Van Band, as it seems like Van Band had a little bit of an issue with his racing wheel, and Bro unfortunately crashed into him, so both of them got disqualified. And looking at the qualification right now, it seems like it's going to be a battle between 3 teams, and then like we saw previous week, Everyone's Welcome Racing League is a little bit trailing in the qualifying, so I'm not too sure what's up with them, as Cool the Bull already retires from the session. He only put a 1.8.5, so he's trailing by about a second on GSP Toby here, as there's still half a minute in the qualifying, as the guys are going to be trying to perform a better lap. GSP Toby seems to be stuck behind the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver, who doesn't go to the side, so that might end up in a penalty for the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver, as Toby is definitely gonna be distracted by the red car, as it seems like he had a little bit of a snap there coming through that corner, might have gotten distracted. As we want to have a quick look if Adam is going to be improving. It does seem like it, so this is most definitely gonna be a report for Toby, as he's gonna try and give his teammate a little bit of a tow there. I'm not too sure who that is. It doesn't seem like that is gonna be Subaru. It's gonna be Marv. We're going through. Ooh, Marv only a P11, which I did not expect from him. He seems to be a very fast driver. So by the way, guys, if you haven't checked out the sponsor of today, it is going to be KGL. What are they calling it? KGL Creations, I think it is. Creation Lab, as they're going to be supplying the event with stickers. So every winner gets a sticker. I mean, it's a nice little gift, you know. Getting mentioned 3 times in a stream is not too much. So them giving out stickers is quite alright. As this is going to... Marlon crushing out. Pretty interesting. Is he going to be dropped back all the way to the back? I'm not too sure though. This seems to be your qualifying here, as there is going to be one driver from the Syndicate Racing League in P1, and then we have all the other drivers. Well, probably all the other drivers in P2, P3, P4, and all the way at the bottom. I'm going to be checking out my Discord real quick to see if there's any issues. Alright guys, so this is gonna be your qualifying results. Adam in P1, Toby in P2, Timo in P3. Further, we've got Fade, Marlon, Jiniji, Subaru, Rainbow, Donisha, Martin, Marv, School the Bull, Prime, the Vicar, and whatever this name is. I'm just gonna call him Gaming or whatever. Fuck this. Gaming. Flip 44. We've got Magi, Soul Collector, Bro, and then Van Band, who were not able to qualify. So it's only a 110 difference between P1 and P2. Welcome everyone in the chat. Hope you're having an amazing evening. As we had a little bit of a delay, so our evening did not go very well, but hopefully... I mean, hopefully it should be all good. It should be all good. It should be all good. And hopefully, I mean, hopefully we're going to be done. Oh, wait, hold up. GMT, what time is that? Is that the... Oh, yeah, it should be... All right, we should be done by 10 British time, though. I hope so. We had a half an hour delay, and usually a short qualifying, a sprint race, and a 50% takes about 1.5 hours. So we should be done right before 10 or right after 10. So all the drivers are going to be putting on their tires at the moment. I hope they're going to be putting on mediums, because I'm not too sure how many laps it's going to be. I think it's going to be around 12, because usually a sprint race is 1/3 of the 50% race, and that is going to be 12 laps, because we have 36 laps in total, as you could see at the track layout information. Oh, it seems like the drivers are already going underway. Formation lap is not on for some reason. That might have been a little bit of a mistake, as the drivers are going already. Timo seems to have made a mistake there, as he's getting overtaken down the inside by Fade. Now Jiniji is going to try and benefit out of that. It's a 3-way battle going into turn 4. And is Jiniji taking that position? It doesn't seem like it. He's got Timo right behind him. Is Timo going to get past Fade? Doesn't seem like it, as Adam is taking the lead here. Marlon in P6, and we've got Captain Rainbow having a little bit of a battle with Subaru on his outside. Going into turn 7, seems like Subaru is not taking that position, although he's having the inside line, and having the inside line throughout that corner is going to give you a benefit, as we've got Martin now trying to make a move on Captain Rainbow Fox, as that is not going to be working. Everyone seemed to have gone through turn 1 quite easy, quite fair, quite sportsmanship-like, so should be all good. It should be a good race in the 50% race, as it seems like there is a little bit of a gap between Bro and A Prime, as Philip is trying to chase down the Racing League Esports driver now around the outside going into turn 1, as he has made the move. Bro, who has that little rainbow as his halo, which is quite nice. Going back to the front, Toby trailing by 3/10 on Adam, and is he going to be able to make that move here in the sprint race? It should be that he's going to be able to. He had some good pace in Coda last week, and he has some good pace in the qualifying today, as I think he was improving during his last qualifying lap, but unfortunately he got held up by one of the Everyone's Welcome Racing League drivers. And that made Adam in P1. Of course, we didn't know how much he was going to be improving, but he was definitely pushing, as the guys seem to be able to keep up with each other. There's a little bit of a gap between Marlon and Subaru. Subaru is going to try and hold back Captain Rainbow Fox. Now Skull the Bull having a good run on Martin here, as he's going to try and go around the outside. Who has which tires on? I think everyone is going to be running mediums. Yes, indeed. Looking at position changes, Gaming is going to have the fastest lap at the moment, a 1:10.7, which is not too bad. Position-wise, we are not seeing any big differences. Maybe the Vicar, who is having 5 position loss. But apart from that, Matt G, who has a 3 position gain, and that is about it, I think. I mean, everyone losing 1 or 2 positions, winning 1 or 2 positions. It seems like the Soul Collector has made a move around the outside or down the inside of DRL, bro, what am I saying? Bro. Now going back to the front, Jinergy, who's pretty close to Fate, and Speed Force Racing League really need some good points on the board here if they want to have a good run on Everyone's Welcome Racing. It seems like they're going to be scoring. Let me do a quick calculation. 4 is going to be 5 points. Wait. It's going to be 5 and 4 points for Speed Force Racing. So they're going to be scoring 9 points on Everyone's Welcome in the sprint only. Seems like Captain Rainbow has made that move. Now Mad G has made that move on Gaming too, but Gaming is going to have a good run here down the main straight. Zadira is already there. Jinergy, who seems to be pretty close to Fate. I don't have enough time to go back to that, as they seem to be battling still. Now down the inside goes Fate. Tries to make the move work. Doesn't seem like he's going to be able to, as Timo has some beautiful view here, looking at those two battling. Skull the Bull, who gets... I'm not too sure if he crashed himself or if he got pushed out, of course. That's not something I'm able to see, as I don't have flashbacks. Looking at Fate and Jinergy at the moment, only 3/10 separated from each other. This Fate is going to have a good run. The guys are going to have DRS already. Now down the main straight, it is going to be a 4-way battle for P1. Fate, who is going to have a good run now down the inside. And that is going to be moved on for the Syndicate Racing League driver. Right before the corner was there, he got back onto the racing line. A Prime, 2/10s behind his teammate. Ooh, he doesn't have the right car selected. I'm not too sure if I'm giving a penalty for that. I'll need to think about that. Van Band, who has left the session. He doesn't feel like racing anymore. 2/10s between Timo, Jinergy, and then Fate, of course. Jinergy, who's going to have a good run coming through turn 8. Now into turn 9. Or turn 8, whatever corner it is. I think this is turn 8. Having a good run here. Hello there, welcome Thomas. Hope you're having an amazing evening. Also to everyone else who joined the stream quite late, welcome. It's going to be a sprint race right now, as hopefully this is going to be all ending up clean, as we don't want too many reports from the guys We did see Skull the Bull getting crashed out, or was it Soul Collector? Not too sure. Did he get crashed out, or did he crash himself? That is the question. Now Skull the Bull, who has made the move on Van Band. Van Band, who crashed out of the lobby, unfortunately. I'm gonna have a quick look if he needs a new invite there. Doesn't seem like it. Adam crashed. Adam crashed. He's gonna be losing big points. Toby retired from the session. Did they collide? Safety car situation. Alright, buddy. No worries. Go take that shower. As I said already, we don't want stinky people in the chat. I'm gonna have a quick look if Toby crashed out himself. It does seem like it, as that is gonna be a big... No, he did not crash out himself, as he sent King to Mr. Adam. Not too sure what happened there, but it is gonna be a safety car situation, as we need to... Leaving the stream open when I'm going for a shower. There we go. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. So I'm gonna be sending an invite real quick to Van Band, as hopefully my invites will work. Not usually, but we will give it a try real quick. It doesn't seem... Here we go. Van Band, send that invite to Mr. Ferrari. No, Mr. Everyone's Welcome Racing League. We'll have a look if everyone is gonna be behind each other in the safety car. If Van Band actually got that invite, because if he didn't, a teammate will have to send an invite to him. I'm gonna have a quick look if his car is still ghosted. Doesn't seem like it. It doesn't seem like it, so he has joined. That is very great. And guys, I am super hot right. I mean, no, guys. I don't mean I'm hot as in I'm sexy, but I mean I'm very sweaty at the moment, bro. I was panicking that everyone was going to be like, "Fuck you, Thomas. You're the worst event manager, whatever it's called." Because we had a 30-minute delay, blah blah blah. Like, I was sweating, my Wi-Fi was not working. Like, I was ready at 7:15. 7:15 British time, right? So that gave me about 15 minutes to send the first invite, 30 minutes to send the second invite, and 45 minutes to set up the stream. I came upstairs. My router suddenly decided to not work anymore. That was gonna be it for the router. There we go. Some Everyone's Welcome Racing League drivers in the chat, or supporters, or fangirls, whatever you want to call it. So my Wi-Fi said fuck you. Then I had to make a lobby, but of course the lobby was not gonna be made if the Wi-Fi was not there. So I had to find someone who was gonna be able to send the invites. Then the invites didn't work. We had to make a new lobby. That didn't work either. So we had the lobby host sending the invites. So that seemed to be working all pretty well. So we went into the lobby at about 8:25. Right now it's about 9. So 50% raise is not going to be taking an hour. So I'm pretty sure we are going to be finished before 10. Safety car is coming in right now. Hopefully everyone is still having an enjoyable evening, as we will be having Fate starting the safety car situation here. Well, the safety car restart. Van Band has made the move on Bro. Not too sure what's happening there, but he seems to be going really slow. When is Fate gonna go? Is Van Band gonna catch up? Seems like it. as two drivers of the Racing League Esports are all the way at the bottom. Seems like everyone is going to be making a move down the inside already. Marlon has made the move on Timo there. Tries to go around the outside, but he lost the position due to that. Oh, there is a... Oh my days. Speedforce Racing League driver goes off, now gets overtaken by Rainbow Fox down the inside. Adam, who's going to try and sneak through, as it is going to be 3 wide through there. Adam is going to get past his teammate, as now Martin tries to go around the outside. Now has the inside line. You're going to be crashing already, but nobody is getting any damage. Rainbow Fox definitely lost some positions due to that, as he's getting crashed out right now. So this is going to be very frustrating for the Syndicate Racing League driver, as it seems like there's a little bit chaos out there. We had Toby crashing out and Adam crashing out, so 10-second time penalty for Rainbow Fox. Not too sure what happened there. That is definitely gonna be very vital, or that's gonna be Flamingo. Who is Flamingo? Who is Flamingo? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, that's how you say his name. I thought that was gonna be Gaming. Oh my days. It looked like Gaming for some reason, but then it was gonna be Flamingo apparently. Genji, I need to speak to you real quick. You have joined and left the session, or like the server, already 3 or 4 times. What is up? Oh my days! Crash between Marv and A Prime as the guys. I'm not too sure what it is, but they're feeling very... I'm not too sure what they're doing. I mean, they're just being very impatient today. I think it's because of the last event. As I said already, everyone's welcome Racing League, not too consistent during the qualifying, but very consistent during the actual race. So can you send me an invite again? I can. I can. Just send that invite real quick. Apologies for this. Yeah. This is not good. Send the invite, Van Band. DRS is enabled again. Seems like Vicar is going to be making... No, he's going to get overtaken by Marv. Marv, who's trying to get that extra position up for the actual race start. Rainbow, who goes wide again. Donaldson now makes the move on Martin, as they're going side by side still. A Prime has crashed out in turn 3, or turn 2, whatever turn that is. Or did he? Didn't he? What's up? He retired. Not too sure what happened there. Ask your teammate for an invite. I will send them an invite later on. Oh, maybe ask Prime. Ask Prime in the Discord chat. In your team's chat. Event. Would appreciate it. As the guys here at the front, all in P5. Well, all in P5, not really all in P5, but they're pretty close to each other, as Timo is going to be trying to make a move on Marlon. Marlon moves really late there, as he was trying to defend the inside line. It was a little bit too late in my opinion, but Timo didn't have any damage there. So hopefully he's going to be trying to make that move here into turn 4. Seems like Jinergy is trying to make a move around the outside of Fate there. That is going to be move done for the Speedforce Racing League driver, as this is going to be the last lap. I'm not too sure if that was the best decision that Jinergy could have made, as he might be losing that position again down the main straight due to that DRS. Maybe Marlon can make that move. He has a little bit of a snap there, gets overtaken by Timo down the inside. Now around the outside is the Speedforce Racing League driver, as they're going side by side. A little bit of wheel banging there. Oh, Timo gets the position. Marlon will have to be happy. A little bit of damage might have happened to Marlon. And who is going to get that P1 position here? Seems like that's going to be Jinergy, as he had a good exit coming out of the last turn. And Timo is going to get away with that P3. So that is going to be your sprint race result at the moment, as these guys are not going to be changing any positions. Beautiful car if you look at it from the from the top. I mean, with that white, that red, that black. I mean, it is looking so beautifully. So that is going to be your sprint race result. We will have a 50% race after this. So sit tight, get a drink, get a snack, take a shower like Thomas is doing. Flamingo, driver of the day, he might have gotten a lot of positions on the board here. The band is not asking his teammate. And there we go. All right, so this is going to be your result. Jinergy getting a P1, Fate getting a P2, Timo getting a P3. Further, we've got Marlon, Adam, Donacha, Martin, Flamingo, Flip, and School the Bull to finish off the top 10. This is going to be your top 20. Toby, who unfortunately got DNF'd thanks to Adam. Well, I'm not too sure if it was Adam's fault, but... what's his name again? Toby claims it is, so we will be looking at that steward-wise, as this is going to be your results here. Yeah, sprint race-wise. So let's talk a little bit more about the strategy, as all the drivers are currently selecting their tires. So we will be going on to the strategy. In my opinion, a soft hard could work very, very, very well, actually, in my opinion. I mean, having an early safety car might be a big possibility. Then going from the softs to the hards, I mean, could work pretty nice. The tire degradation rate is not that high. Neither is the tire overheating probability. So extending those soft tires is a good risk to take. Maybe medium hards is a little bit of a safer option. And then, of course, you've got the hard mediums to cover a late safety car. Soft medium, we saw that earlier during this week on Monday on the Zandvoort circuit. And in my opinion, Zandvoort is a little bit similar to Brazil if you look at the track layout. I mean, I wouldn't say the corners are perfectly the same, but I mean, it gives me the same vibes. So we might be seeing a soft medium work too. As, I mean, the guy came all the way from P18, ended up in P3. So, I mean, that's not too bad of a result if you think about it. There were like 3 safety cars or something like that, 2 safety cars, and he made it work. So soft medium, definitely something to look out for. As not a lot of people do it these days anymore. I mean, I think we've got a little bit of a thing where we are addicted to medium hards, hard mediums, as it's not going to be a formation lap anymore. So the guys are going to be going under already. We will not be having the opportunity to look at the tires. So let's have a quick look tire-wise. Why does every... What is happening here? What is happening here? What is happening here? I'm gonna have a quick look in the chat. Oh my days. Well, apparently Donaja and Martin have had a little bit of an issue. DJ indeed crashed out. It is already going to be a safety car after turn 1. Pretty interesting there. So that is going to be your race start of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Already a little bit chaos. It seems like there has been... Oh, right. All right. So now it's telling me that the guys are going to be on fresh mediums and hards. Makes sense, guys. Fucking game. Well, Jinergy has kept P1, and we've got Timo in P2, so Speed Force Racing is going to get some good points on the board here for the team, hopefully getting past the Everyone's Welcome Racing League. I mean, not hopefully, because I would be biased then, but a lot of people already coming into the pits. Pretty interesting. I've not seen that yet. They might be on medium tires, going to the hard tires to cover that pit stop already. It seems like they all come into the pits to choose hard tires. I wouldn't say that is the best decision they could have taken, but not too much of a problem. I'm gonna be getting rid of this. Because this is going to be your safety car restart. I mean, not safety car restart, but safety car situation. And how is everyone doing? Who is everyone supporting? Make sure to let me know. I'm going to be... All right, so there is a little bit of a discussion, so I'm gonna be sorting it out real quick. So I'm just gonna be the EWRL boys. There we go. Make sure to spam that EWRL in the chat. Not that I'm getting any of the SRL. There we go. Syndicate is represented in the chat. Is there actually anyone from Speed Force? I haven't seen those guys in like ages. Neither the Racing League esports, but they're not sharing the stream, so no wonder they're not seeing the race, of course. Hey George, haha. Is he actually in the lobby? Doesn't seem like it, right? Doesn't seem like it. Strugs, who... I mean... Strugs! Where? You're not racing. Why are you not racing? Yeah, the guys who are... I mean, it is the last race of the event. Let's go SRL. SFR fan. There we go. Speed Force Racing is presented to... So, I mean... At least there is one guy from each league. SRL, Syndicate. By the way, guys, if you haven't followed the channel already, make sure you do, as there is coming a second event of this, well, this series. I'm not too sure if your league is going to be attending, you know. If I want to, like, if it was up to me, I would have invited everyone again. But like, some people can say, oh, we didn't have a good experience coming into this event, so I respect that. The lobby creation was not that smooth. It is going to be on the F123 game too, so I mean, it's still a long way to go from here. The big Falbowski is here. There we go. Levi, or Levi, however you say it. We're going to be going underway again. Seems like there's going to be two Strugs here, so I'm a little bit confused. Martin has left the session. Speed Force Racing League drivers in P1 and P2. And we've got Syndicate Racing League drivers in P3 and P4. Hopefully getting that, well, the best position they can, as they want to get a good result on the board to secure that P1. Toby is already making a move on Van Band. Marlon seems to have made the move down the inside of Adam there, as they're going side by side. Timo is defending the inside line. Marlon has not made the move on Adam. Adam is now going to make the move down the inside of his teammate Fate, as Adam seems to have good pace around the Brazilian Grand Prix. Toby has left the session. He crashed out coming into turn 3. And unfortunately, that is not going to be a good result for the Racing League esports driver. We've got Marlon in P5, who has to keep up with the guys, because otherwise Racing League esports might be losing a position. In the standings, of course, they're currently in P2, and I mean, it's all up to Marlon and Subaru right now, because bro, I mean, he's all the way in P12. Not too sure how many positions he has gained. He has gained about 4, so I mean, he can get those positions back up, I'm pretty sure. Maggiu seems to be in P9, so he's going to be scoring some points for Speed Force Racing too, but it's not going to be much. It's going to be 2 points, and also maybe an extra point for the fastest lap. Now Marv down the inside of a Prime here, coming down the main straight, and that is going to be moved on. Ooh, someone is coming into the pits. Seems like that is going to be Bro. Might be up for a wing change. We are not too sure. Adam pretty close to Timo. He's not going to be making a move. Van Band getting a 5-second time penalty, speeding in the pit lane. That might be a little bit frustrating for the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver. Those are so long names, guys. I'm not too sure why that is such a long name, but it doesn't really matter. Adam still trying to keep up with Timo. Timo who's now trying to hold back people just so that Ginaji can get a little bit of a gap between himself and Timo and all the other guys. In fact, there's not too much of a gap here between the Vicar and A Prime neither, as it's going to be 5/10s between the two. Adam's still pretty close to Timo. I'm not too sure if they have DRS already. It seems like it. Is he going to be using it though? Adam doesn't seem to be using DRS. DRS is enabled right now due to that early safety car, of course. Tries to make the switchback work. Beautifully done. So they're coming through the corner side by side. Who is going to be taking that position? It seems like Adam is, as he also has the DRS. And Timo doesn't, of course. So Fade might be able to make that move too. Oh, that is a little bit of too much enthusiasm into that corner. That was a little bit of a dive bomb there. Timo was really trying to hold back Adam. So Adam seems to have some good pace around here. And he might be able to make back up that position he lost to Ginaji due to an incident with Toby in the sprint race. Vicar. P14 at the moment. Trailing by 3/10s on A Prime, but it doesn't seem like he's making any like unrealistic moves, you know. Like we saw Timo doing to Adam there into turn 4. Ooh, he has a little bit of a snap coming out of the last corner. Well, in my opinion, that is the last corner of the track. Because this is not really a corner. It's like the Australian Grand Prix. It's not really a corner either. As it seems like the guys are pretty close here. Subaru is going to have the DRS on Flip. He doesn't have a lot of ERS though. Flip doesn't either. He has like 0%, so he's draining it all to keep the Racing League Esports driver right behind him, Marlon, who's going to be scoring 10 points. No, it's going to be like 8, I'm afraid. As the point system is a little bit different to all the other events and leagues. It's going to be 15 points for P1. I think it's going to be 12 for P2, then 10 for P3, and then further we've got 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not too sure. I need to take a quick look at that. The V-car. It's not going to be close enough as it doesn't have a good exit coming out of that corner. And that is not going to be a good opportunity for the Speed Force Racing League driver. Also, Subaru still pretty close to Philip as he has the DRS again. Now down the main straight. Is he going to be using that DRS though? He goes a little bit off throttle. Might wait for that next straight line to make that move work. Coming into turn 4, it seems like Marlon is going to be trying to make that move. Captain Rainbow Fox, who has made the move on Flamingo down the main straight. So that is going to be a big possibility for Flamingo to make that move again down the main straight, as he will have the DRS. Captain Rainbow won't. Seems like Van Band has crashed into turn 2. A Prime and the V-car. Oh, it's not going to be Van Band. It's going to be A Prime. As he had a little bit of an issue with the V-car there. Fortunately, he's going to get crashed out. And he will have to trail from P14. Hopefully, he can get those positions back up. The Soul Collector was trying to make his way up. 3/10s between Soul Collector and Flip. As Flip was looking to make a move on Subaru, but it seems like Subaru has taken a little bit of distance from Flip. Flip is now getting chased from behind by Soul Collector, a Syndicate Racing League driver, so he really needs to keep that guy behind, because otherwise Syndicate are going to be once again scoring some good points during the last race of this event. We also saw them getting good points in Silverstone. We saw them having good points in Coda. And right now it seems like they're getting a P2, a P4, and maybe a P7, also a P10. So 4 of the drivers are in the top 10. That shows the consistency of Syndicate here. Also, I mean, Speed Force Racing, they weren't there in Silverstone, unfortunately, due to a connection issue. I mean, 2 drivers weren't there, or like 1 driver. They only scored 2 points in Silverstone. So considering that, they scored 18 points last race in Coda. So that is not too bad if you multiply 18 by 2. that would have been 36. So they would have been in front of Racing League Esports, if you take that in consideration. I mean, I wouldn't say it would have happened like that, because only one driver crashed out. But they almost gave up to the event, but luckily they didn't. I mean, luckily they didn't. And I hope to see them back in Event 2, as now we are seeing Fate making a move on Timo there. Timo is going to try and make the switchback work. Fate, who is parking the car on the line, as that is going to be moved on for Fate. Timo will have the DRS though. Fate, having a good straight line speed setup here, is able to keep the position and is going to score some good points for Syndicate if he can keep up Timo. Well, if he can keep Timo behind him. Soul Collector now has made the move on Flip. Rainbow also has made the move on Mad G, so those guys are getting the positions back up. Soul Collector now having a battle with Flip. Ooh, beautiful defending from Flip here. And making that position back up on Soul Collector. As we will be seeing some more battles from them, I'm pretty sure, as they're pretty close to each other now, coming into Sector 3. Yes, sir, I can. So it seems like the top 2 is on mediums. Then we've got hards for Fate and Timo. Mediums for Subaru, Flip, and Soul Collector. Captain Rainbow, Magi, Flamingo on hards, and then all the others are on soft. So the guys on softs haven't really gained a lot of positions. I mean, I'm gonna have a quick look position-wise. They gained like 2 each. There is a... Oh, Adam crashed. Adam crashed. He lost some positions. He was in P... Let me think. He was in P2. Currently in P5, so he will have to make those positions back up. And he will be leading the medium tire runners at the moment from P5. Of course, Jinergy is going to be out of the picture there, as he has a 4.7 second lead. We also have another driver crashing out in Sector 3. That might be School the Bull on his soft tires. Flip, who gets the third penalty, actually, if you think about it. I'm not too sure who the other penalties are. 3 seconds for Prime and 5 seconds for Van Band, which we saw pretty early during the race. Marlon, pretty close to Timo. I mean, I really think that Racing League Esports needs some good points on the board here today if they don't want to get overtaken by Speed Force Racing. Everyone's welcome is a little bit out of the picture here as Soul Collector crashes out. It seems like it. He's getting dropped back all the way to P12. I wouldn't say everyone's welcome is out of the picture, but they're currently in P7 and P10, which is not going to be great points. It's going to be 4 and 1 if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to be 5 in total. And we are seeing Speed Force Racing in P1 and P3, which is going to be 27 points in total. So if you do that calculation yourself, also we have to take the sprint race points in consideration. They're going to be scoring some good points on everyone's welcome. Marlon, who's having a battle with Timo here into Sector 2. Is Marlon going to be making that move back again on Timo? It doesn't seem like it, but it was a good run from Marlon. He is the first hard tire runner. No, he isn't, as Timo and Fate are also on the hard tires. But I'm pretty sure Marlon is going to have a good run on Timo here. Although he is losing a little bit of his gap there. I mean, the gap is gaining. How do you say that? It doesn't really matter. 4 tenths, 3 tenths, 3 tenths. Timo was lagging a little bit there. I'm not too sure what was up, but he has the DRS. He has a good straight line speed setup. I'm pretty sure of that, as he has the fast third sector. He's going to be making a move around the outside. Side by side through turn 2. A little bit of wheel banging as Timo got shoved. Oh, Timo spins out there. And he has to watch out for the Racing League driver. The Racing League Esports. I'm not too sure whose fault that was. Timo came a little bit... I mean, they touched wheels. Timo had a little bit of traction loss. Then he came back on track a little bit into the side of Marlon, and he crashed out. He lost a little bit of traction, and Marlon is going to be in P3 right now. So we might be seeing some penalties for the Racing League Esports driver, and that's going to push them back. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 positions. Depends on how big the penalty is. Yeah, it could be the servers. It could be my Wi-Fi too. Don't worry. Like, I did a test again. I had 400 megabytes per second again. So, I mean, shouldn't be too bad. But I'm not on a LAN cable right now. If I would have been on a LAN cable, I was like 1 gigabytes per second. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case today, as my LAN cable is not working for some reason. Yeah, it's definitely not me either. So, I mean, the servers are a little bit broken, which we saw during the early stage of making this event. Not this event, but this lobby. Nobody could have sent invites to each other, so, I mean... It seems like Subaru is a little bit on no man's land, as he's 2.5 seconds in front of Timo, and then 4 seconds behind Adam. And that person. Right. Marv, he is on 12 level softs, pretty close to Soul Collector, so he might be up for 1 point, as Flamingo is pretty close to the Syndicate Racing League driver too. But then of course we've got a 4.3 second gap already between Flamingo and Matt G, so I'm not pretty sure if he's going to be making up that position again. As it seems like Adam and Marlon are having a battle. Marlon, who's coming into the pits right now, 13 lap old Hearts. That is going to be a harsh decision. I'm not too sure if that's going to be the best decision he could have taken. If we're going to have a safety car right now, I'm pretty sure that someone has crashed out on purpose. But it is going to be medium tires for Marlon and a front wing change. That might have been because of that little incident with Timo. Marlon is going to get dropped back all the way to P12 as the V car gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. His soft tires were done. They were 13 lap old, and I think 13 lap old softs on Brazil is a good result. I mean, going on to the hards now, just trying to make them work until the end of the race, as there's a little bit of gaps forming. Seems like Soul Collector is still pretty close to Flamengo, but the gap is growing. As Marv has been dropped out of the 1 second, those soft tires are gonna be dropped out. Well, they're gonna be bad at the moment. I mean, couldn't think of the word. I was like searching for the word. I was like, God damn, I can't find the word, bro. But I found it. Well, bad. I mean, I wasn't supposed to use bad, but still. My girlfriend is sending some things all the time. I'm not too sure what she's sending, but she's speaking for 10 minutes in chat. I'm not too sure what's up with that, but I need to take a look into that after this race, as it's still 20 more laps. Van Band now has made the move on School the Bull, as they're gonna be battling for honor. Oh, Van Band. He lost the position. Oh, he's letting everyone go through. Pretty good sportsmanship from the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver. I need to give them that, as he will most definitely be invited again to the new, well, event, hopefully, if the guys are going to be attending. I mean, oh, Adam crashes out, and it couldn't have been a little incident between him and someone else, because it was his teammate who was right in front of him, so it must have been a little bit of an issue by himself. Now Timo is gonna have a good run on Adam here. He's gonna have to DRS, and I'm not too sure if Adam is gonna come into the pits. He should have come into the pits, because he probably has some overheated tires. I mean, they would have had a little bit of cool down here on the main straight, as usually your tires warm up during the corners. Matt G has made the move on Flip, as Flip is coming into the pits to change his tires, probably going from mediums to hards, as Prime gets another 3-second time penalty. That is already going to be 6 seconds for the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver, Marlon, who gets the fastest lap with a 1:10.3. I'm going to have a quick look what the actual fastest lap on this track is. It is going to be a 1:10.5. So Marlon, congratulations. You officially, you officially beat the actual track record, as we were seeing Flamingo and Soul Collector having a side-by-side battle at the moment. They're keeping it clean, they're keeping it cool, as Soul Collector defends the inside line and gets the position done. So it's going to be a P8 position for the Syndicate Racing League driver, as the Everyone's Welcome League Racing Drive, whatever you call it, is trailing by 3 tenths, 4 tenths at the moment. He has a good run coming through turn 11, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Going into turn 12. Adam now comes into the pits. Might have noticed that his tires are gone. 17 lap old mediums. It did the job. He's going to get pushed back all the way to whatever position that is. I think he's going to be dropped back all the way behind the Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to be losing position to Marlon, as Marlon is not trailing by too much. I mean, he's going to be on 3 lap old mediums, which is not too bad. But if you think about it, he's not going to be taking them with him till the end of the race. Now we are seeing Adam coming out of the pits there. And Marlon is pretty close, 8/7 Soul Collector, who is coming to the pits apparently. So we're going to have a lot of different strategies here during the Brazil Grand Prix, trying to get those points on the board for the team, as it is going to be the last race of the event. The winner, well, the winning league is crowned King of Leagues, and as it looks like it's going to be Syndicate Racing, as they're already up by 13 points on the second team, and they're going to be scoring some good points on the board here today. Fade in P2, Rainbow in P5, then we've got Adam in P8. Adam, who has already made the pit stop work. Fade, who is, well, in P2 provisionally. And then, of course, Captain Rainbow still has to come into the pits. Marlon now, who's going to have a good run on Adam. Down the inside. Is he going around the outside? He's going down the inside. He also got that fastest lap there. And that is going to be moved on. It is not going to be moved on. It is not going to be moved on. It is going to be a crash. Syndicate and Racing League Esports are having some issues today with each other, as we already saw Toby and Adam crash out during the sprint race. We saw Toby crash out during the beginning of the race. Everyone's Welcome is doing pretty alright. I'm gonna have a quick look with the position changes. 13 positions gained for Rainbow Fox. Not too bad, as Jinergy is going to be the first driver coming into the pits. I'm not too sure who those guys are that are battling. We're not seeing any. Pretty interesting. But Jinergy, where is he going to end? I think he's going to be right behind or right in front Captain Rainbow. And that would be vital if he's going to be right behind him. DJ crashed in turn 1. With Martin. I'm not too sure what happened there, but we saw some he saw some well, yeah, what am I saying? He made a little bit of a, I'm not too sure. Adam spun 6 times and crashed 4 guys out. What a driver. I mean, I'm not too sure. Just report everything to the stewards. I can't really say what's up with that. He definitely has the pace, but I know, well, he told me that he hasn't been practicing. Well, he hasn't been racing for a whole week. So that might be the problem here, him not getting any. Guys, we're not gonna be discussing in the chat, otherwise there are gonna be people getting banned. Subaru now having a good run on Flamingo. Gonna have a quick look at the tires. Tire wise, Subaru just has those fresh hearts, so he should be able to make that move on Flamingo pretty soon. Fate, who is going for mediums. Timo is probably going for mediums too. Flamingo, is he coming into the pits? It doesn't seem like it. Oh, defending the inside line. Flamingo really tries to make this work for Everyone's Welcome Racing League. Trying to get a little bit of points for the team, as he's gonna try and hold back Subaru. Wait, it is Adam who is defending. I thought it was Flamingo. Oh no, it is gonna be Subaru. So Adam who defended the inside line. Is he still gonna be defending the inside line? Maybe he has made the move on Subaru. I'm not too sure what was up there. I was a little bit confused. I'm looking at the chat while commentating, which is not a great combination, but Timo pretty close to Flamingo here. Flamingo having an interesting line throughout that corner. Timo got caught off guard there. Might have made a little bit of a mistake, but he's gonna get back up. Medium tires selected for Timo. He's gonna have a good exit coming out of turn 12, I think it is. And Magi was coming into the pits. Timo around the outside. Flamingo is gonna keep on battling on his hard tires. Magi is coming into the pits. Marlon is gonna be making a move on Magi, so he has free air at the moment, as the next target of Marlon is gonna be Flamingo. So I've got a little bit of breathe here. There we go, Biceps RLE. Well, our RLE has been in a little bit of a difficult situation today. They had, in my opinion, their fastest guy crash out, which is going to be Toby. He also crashed in the actual sprint race due to a collision with Adam. And then Marlon, I mean, he has been struggling a little bit here. Had a little bit of an issue with Timo. And then we have Subaru trying to represent the RLE team, as hopefully they're gonna get some good points on the board to try and defend on Speed Force Racing and Everyone's Welcome Racing League. Appreciate that, Martin. I mean, I can't really predict what the guys are gonna be doing on track. So if they're dirty, the only thing you can do is report it, and I will give them a penalty. Well, the stewards team will give them a penalty, but apart from that, I can't. I mean, last race Adam was pretty clean, so. Well, Adam, I'm talking about Adam here. I don't know, like people are saying in the chat that he was not really clean, so I'm using Adam as an example. I'm not saying that he's not clean, but I mean, a lot of guys were causing some incidents, and I wouldn't say they were. Captain Fox, 10-second time penalty. Safety car. Captain Fox might have had a little bit of an issue there. 21 lap old Haas, he might have some issues from those hard tires. Pretty interesting, but we're gonna have a safety car situation. But yeah, as I said, I mean, I can't really predict what the guys are gonna be doing on track. Oh, Marlon speeding on their safety car. Drive-through penalty. Oh, that is gonna be a very difficult situation for Marlon. Oh my days. And that might have been a glitch, but I'm not too sure if I'm able to. That might have been a glitch. I mean, I'm not too sure. I mean, I think the safety car was already out for more than 10 seconds, so it might have not been a glitch. I'm just laughing with the chat right now. It's pretty funny. Martin has left the league owner's chat, so I'm assuming he's not attending the second event. Pretty disappointing, but I respect it. They've got their new division setup, which is going to be on Fridays. So if you want to be joining that, I mean, make sure to have a quick look with Martin. He's a great guy. I mean, sometimes a little bit of a, how do you say that? Not hot hat, but like someone who is, how do you say that? Like in a positive way, someone who is sometimes not there completely. I'm not too sure if there's a, in Dutch it's a warboel, but I wouldn't say like, it's not an offense, by the way, Martin. You're a great guy. Appreciate you for being here. What caused the safety car? I think it was, let me have a quick think. It was someone having a broken front wing. I think it was Captain Rainbow Fox who had a little bit of an issue there. He had a broken front wing. Not too sure what was happened there. All right, there we go. I mean, if you guys are interested for the second event, but I'm pretty sure you guys are not really, because, you know, the first event, well, the first race was a little bit of chaos because some of you couldn't join, and then your new division was getting set up on Fridays, which is gonna be well, interfering with the event. But I mean, still, the second event is only gonna be in, let me think. Well, it's gonna be in probably September, or like it might be in August, because I'm gonna be waiting for that new game. This game is just not suitable for making any events work, and I'm not too sure if the new event, well, the new game is gonna be better. I hope it is, but I mean, if you guys are still interested, it's gonna be a one race, so it's not gonna be 3 races again. I mean, I can give the details already. You guys are probably either not racing or like either not interested, so whatever. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna be trying to get 10 leagues in. All right, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna be giving the details already, just so you guys know what's gonna be happening. So it's gonna be on the new game probably, or this game needs to develop a little bit more or improve, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. The event is gonna be a one-track race where it's gonna be split to 2 days. So either it's gonna be Friday qualifying and Saturday the race, or the opposite, well, not the opposite way of course, but like you get what I mean. And the thing is gonna be, it's gonna be 10 leagues are gonna be attending, and each league can bring 2 drivers. And it's gonna be short qualifying, so one league, well, actually it's gonna be short qualifying, so it's just gonna be an 18-minute qualifying. We will be having it's gonna be 1 practice session, so that's gonna be in front of the qualifying session. And basically how the positions get decided, it's gonna be 2 races. So it's gonna be on Saturday, 2 races organized, one before the other. So it's gonna be separated to 2 divisions, which the 5 best leagues are gonna be getting into the top race, and the 5 worst leagues are gonna be racing in the other league. Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm just focusing on the race and like explaining it at the same time. I can't really. I also got Tourette's, so like thinking is a little bit difficult at the time itself. So I need to draw it down real quick later on. So we're gonna be having the safety car restart first. I might be explaining it after the race. That might be a little bit more easy. Then I can show you guys like my hand gestures and stuff. That sounded very weird. Don't focus on that. All right, so we're gonna get. Ooh, Marlon already made the move on Matt G. There are already moves being made. I'm not too sure if that was allowed, but Fate now defending the inside line on the Speed Force Racing League driver. There is a yellow flag already, which is gonna be Marlon coming into the pits. Unfortunately, he has a drive-through penalty. Timo trying to make a move around the outside of Adam. Seems like Flamingo is gonna be pretty close to Soul Collector here too, as nobody seems to have made a move there. There's a lot of people on soft tires. Not too sure if that was the best decision they could have made, as the soft tires are not going to be very reliable. Jinergy now around the outside of Flamingo. He tries to make the move work, but he's a little bit stuck, as he had a Syndicate Racing League driver right in front of him. Now pushes Flamingo a little bit to the side, which I don't think is... Oh my days! Oh no. Flamingo just crashed him out on purpose. Oh no, that is not, no. No. That is not alright. Primus made a move on Soul Collector. That is a flagrant foul. That is not going to be okay. Alright, so Fade around the outside of Timo there. Timo tries to battle back though. They're going side by side. Timo might have caught a little bit of track invalidation there. And that is going to be moved on for Fade. So we've got Syndicate leading the race in a P1 and a P2 at the moment. Then we've got Speed Force Racing and Syndicate back in P5. Subaru in P10. Down the inside of Soul Collector. Might have a good exit coming out of this corner. Turn 4 it was. Subaru trying to take the outside line going into turn 5. Soul Collector who goes a little bit wide. And he defends the position. Not too bad of a defend there by Soul Collector, trying to keep Subaru right behind him. And now it's going to be Bro trying to get past Soul Collector too. I mean, he has his teammate right in front of him, so I'm not too sure what the strategy is between those two. Because I'm pretty sure Subaru is going to be a little bit slower than Bro, because Bro has medium tires selected. But Bro needs to keep School the Bull right behind him. Fade who now gets past Adam. Not with the use of DRS, because DRS only gets allowed during this lap. Captain Rainbow on the soft tires, not being able to get past Mad G and Timo. Or at least Subaru. 2 tenths, 3 tenths behind Soul Collector, and he's not able to get past him. He's not able to get past him. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit like caught off guard with that intentional crash earlier, so might be a little bit quiet. I was like, this race is going alright, like a lot of crashes, but still. And then he crashes them out on purpose. I mean, yeah, it is unfortunate. Everyone's welcome is going to be scoring some good points here on the board today, though, as they're currently in P6 and P8. Might be able to get another position, but Captain Rainbow Fox P5, 3 tenths behind Mad G. He will have the DRS. He will have a little bit of DRS. I mean, he still has 60% left. As Mad G has 0. Well, he has 7%, so Captain Rainbow Fox might be able to make that move. And then, I mean, maybe Syndicate can get a 1, 2, 3 here. That might be a good result of Vinkar, who gets a disqualification from the session. Ignoring drive-through penalty. Marlon, all my days, he's just getting those fastest laps after fastest laps at 1:9.4. As he's currently in P14. He has those soft tires selected. It is still 6 more laps to go in this Brazilian Grand Prix. Captain Rainbow Fox, 3 tenths. He has that penalty though, so we need to think about penalties. So even if he makes the move, he still needs to create a 3-second gap to Mad G. There's a 1.6 second gap to Timo. Oh, Captain Rainbow Fox really took that inside line very late there. As Adam seems to be having a battle with Timo. Timo, who has those medium tires selected. It's going to be sounding a lot easier than it is. Making a move on the medium tires here on Brazil. Well, it is going to be the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pace. The car who has left the session, unfortunately. Rainbow has got a 10-second ride. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And that is going to be vital. Oh my days. But he might get that removed. I'm not too sure what was up with his penalty. But if he can get that removed, he might be able to. I'm sorry, guys. I really thought he was going to have 3 seconds. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, might be a glitch indeed. I mean, he had a little bit of an incident earlier, which caused a safety car. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be. Oh, no. Oh, bro. Come on. Oh. Bro. Bro. Alright, so Bro has spun out Soul Collector. Then he took the position from School the Bull. And now he's gonna be in P10, but probably getting a penalty. So, I mean, probably. I mean, I'm just here to commentators saying he's probably getting a penalty after not really seeing anything what he did there. But I just saw him having contact with one of the Syndicate Racing League drivers. Now Timo makes the inside move on Adam, as it's not going to be a 1-2 party for Syndicate, as Timo is going to be trying to get some good points for Speed Force Racing. Marv right behind Flip. He has to watch out though. Everyone's Welcome Racing League driver is a little bit driving in an interesting way, trying to slow down the Racing League Esports driver. If it was, yeah, I mean, if it was a glitch, it will get removed. Marv, he has a good run into turn 12. Flip, who always breaks a little bit earlier than he should, might get Marv getting caught off guard. Now we'll have the DRS and we'll have the medium tires to make a move into turn 1. Takes the inside line there. Doesn't give away any room there. I'm talking about Flip losing a position to Prime. Oh, Flip, who's getting spun by Prime. I'm afraid he was trying to defend the position. Doesn't see. Oh my! This race is getting worse. Every fucking lap is getting worse. Come on! Oh my days, yeah. I mean, if it's gonna be racing like this in the actual second event, I don't think I'm gonna be doing it anyway. Oh my days. Like, Flip just came onto the track and just Soul Collector. I'm not too sure what was up with Soul Collector, but he saw it too late. School the Bull, who's now gonna go try and get that revenge on bro. As Flip is gonna be spinning. School the Bulls seem to have a little bit of an issue there. Yellow flag. Timo, oh my days, is having a battle with Fate. I'm not too sure if it's happening clean though, as they had a little bit of wheel banging there. Someone is in the pits. That might have been Soul Collector. There is someone going very slow in Sector 1. And I think that's School the Bull. Now Fade, who's trying to get that position back from Timo. Timo, who has been on a good run, as he got the race win last week, I think. I'm gonna have a quick look. He was P3 last week, with Fade being in P2, Toby being in P1. Toby, who crashed out very early during the race after lap 3 already. Fade will have the DRS though, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Flip, who retired from the session in the pit lane though, so that's always great. Fade now having a good run, is gonna make the inside move on Timo. Is Timo gonna get damn Flip out? That sounds more ironically than it actually does. Timo, he has the DRS. He has the benefit of the tires, because those 11 lap old softs are probably worn out already. A little bit of wheel banging there into turn 4. We're going side by side into turn 5. Who is going to take the position for the last 2 laps of the race? There is a Racing League driver a little bit slower in Sector 3. That might have been Marlon, as it seems like Adam has caught up to the front pack. 17 lap old Hearts. Who is going to take this position? Captain Rainbow. Is it going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 Syndicate? Oh my days, Timo crashed out. I'm not too sure. I was looking at the chat. Oh my days. Alright, so it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 for Syndicate. It's going to be the last lap. And a 4, well, actually the guys are pretty close to each other. I mean, we've got Syndicate 1, 2, 3. Then we've got Speed Force Racing 4 and 5. Then we've got Racing League Esports 6, 7, 8. Another guy from Speed Force in P9. And School the Bull to finish off P10. 10-second time penalty for A Prime. Exceeded track limits. Not too sure what he's doing there. Yeah, I must say Syndicate has been really consistent recently during the last 3 events, well, the last 3 races. But the question is going to be, who's going to get P1? Because Adam might get a big penalty for having a collision with Toby, so we need to get that in mind. Well, keep that in mind, of course. Got us everyone's welcome Racing League driver there on track. Not too sure what he was doing. It's not gonna be Van Band. It's gonna be another driver. It's A Prime, as he just retired on track. And that is going to be your race win. Fate will take P1, Adam P2, and Captain Rainbow P. Well, provisional P5, but he might get pushed back to P3 as his 10-second penalty might get removed. So make sure to report incidents. Well, people who have been doing each other dirty will get penalties, of course, which is always the case in league racing. But of course, this is not a league, but an event. So actually, I should make the penalties a little bit harsher. But yeah, we will see during the second event, which will be happening on the new game. So this is gonna be, well, the last race of season 1 of King of Leagues. I'm pretty sure your winner chicken dinner league is gonna be Syndicate, as they were already in front by 13 points, and they even scored some more today. Even if Adam gets a big penalty, they're still gonna be in P1, as nobody of the other leagues are gonna be getting a lot of points on Syndicate today. So congratulations to them. I'm not pretty sure who's gonna get P2, P3, or P4, because we saw some good results from all the other leagues today. So yeah, it's all pending the penalties. And he's going to be coming on the podium, racing, of course. This is going to be your result. Total points for Fate is going to be 32, so he's going to be scoring some good points. But of course, those points are not the actual points. This is going to be the standings of, well, the results of your actual race. Fate in P1, Adam in P2, and Magi in P3. Further, we've got Timo, Marv, Subaru, Rainbow Fox, Bro, Jinergy, School the Bull, Soul Collector, Marlon, Band, Prime, and then all these guys have DNF'd actually. So Flip, Flamingo, Toby, Martin, Donache, and the Vigar. One second, I'm showing myself. Guys, I don't know what to say. It has been chaos. This race was utter chaos, like from the beginning until the end. No, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Make sure to stick around, as I'm going to be explaining what event 2 will be. But it has been chaos. The lobby didn't go, my Wi-Fi didn't go, invites didn't go, qualifying didn't go, sprint race didn't go. The actual race was full of dive bombs and whatever this was. So we need to take a quick reconsideration of which leagues we will be inviting again and which leagues we won't be inviting again. Of course, it will also be a question what league would be interested in being invited again and all that stuff. But let's talk a little bit more about event 2. So this was event 1, where 5 leagues, well, it was originally 5, 4 ended up being taken apart. So 5 leagues. It was a nice stream when it eventually started. Sorry, it was a 30-minute delay, but oh my days. Van Band had a lap of 43 minutes, apparently. It was the fastest lap of the race. I'm not too sure what was up with that, but I'm pretty sure that Marlon had the fastest lap. He is not even on the thing. Or wait, he is a 1:8.7. That is crazy. But I'm so bad at explaining things. So here's the thing. This was a three race event with 5 leagues. We're going to be in event 2, we're going to be having 10 leagues with only 1 race. So it's going to be Friday and Saturday. Friday is going to be a practice session of an hour with a qualifying afterwards. And the qualifying is going to be 2 drivers of each league. And they're going to be qualifying for 18 minutes. The top 5 drivers of a league get put into, well, not the drivers, but the teams. So the top 5 teams in the qualifying are putting in the top division, and the lowest 5 teams are getting in the lowest division. So then we are going to the race where the top 5 teams will be battling with each other. You're going to be bringing 4 drivers into that race. It's going to be a 50% race, And then we also have the lowest division, which is going to be 4 drivers for each team. So I hope that is going to be bringing a little bit more attention to the event. As I mean, I saw another event which did actually 6 races, and I'm like, all right, 6 races, but like, 6 races, it's like a lot. And a lot of leagues cannot even bring to the calculations 24 drivers. So I'm not really up to that. I'm just bringing your four fastest drivers onto the race. The guys are gonna. I still need to think about that, but I think the guys who are having, who are qualifying are not able to race. I think I'm gonna be doing that, as I want to take a little bit of a pace difference between the race and the qualifying. It's usually the qualifying is gonna be for the fastest guys, so that's what's up there. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of the stream. I thank you very much for listening and watching. Of course, it was chaos. It was everything. So thank you for being a part of this event, and hopefully we will be seeing you in event 2. This was Phoebe Thomas as your commentator, representing King of Leagues. Peace out.